Hey pals, it's Kassie and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I'd also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, we continue with the backstory of the Sage of the Six Paths of his sons, of Indra and Ashura, and how he wanted to name a successor for Ninshu, and he tasked them with helping the people of two different villages who were essentially having the same problem, and it was this root of the divine tree that was causing issues for the people. And while Indra came back very swiftly, and I'm pretty sure he just destroyed the thing and was done with it, Ashura actually took the time to think about what it is the villagers needed, took over a year, or maybe just a year, to resolve the issue, and then destroyed the tree so that he made sure that the villagers were actually, like, their problems were actually resolved, not just taking the tree away and then just being like, well, figure it out, you know? And it really does emulate how Sage of the Six Paths went around and built those bridges and just various different things, solving problems, if you will, and helping people. And that, I feel like, is truly the way he intended Ninshu to be connecting to others. And Indra probably most likely didn't connect to others. Ashura actually took the time to connect with others, which was the whole point of the chakra sharing in the first place. So I really, really, really appreciate that. And of course, they didn't say it in the last episode, but we already know from previous episodes, but he's about to name Ashura his successor, and I'm sure that's not going to go over well. And I believe this is the last episode in the little chunk of technically filler episodes before we get back to the main storyline. So I'm sure we'll get to whatever it is, the separation of the two being the Uchiha clan and the Senju clan. So anyway, let's watch this.
I will now announce the name of the successor to Ninshu. The one who'll take over Ninshu is...
See, that's so sad. He looks so hopeful.
Son Ashura.
Lord Hagoromo. Why, Father? I'm nowhere near Elder Brother's Ninshu skill. It's not even close.
I have made my decision.
You're not going to explain at all?
Happiness that is hard earned is much more difficult to destroy. Indra, you possess a wonderful power known as the Sharingan. Ashura's grown and matured, but he still lacks in power. Please lend him your power moving forward and support the growth of Ninshu alongside him.
Well, that... I'm not saying he's not wrong, because he would have asked Ashura to do the same thing. But at the same time, it does kind of feel like a slap in the face to be like, I'm not going to give you the title of, like, inheriting Ninshu, but I'm going to expect you to support the person I did choose.
Oh, man, I've never seen such a feast.
Today we celebrate the successor of Ninshu being chosen. Everyone, eat up and enjoy to your heart's content.
Yeah, you guys, let's eat.
This is gonna end so badly.
You know, I'm beginning to think that we might have come here at a bad time.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Maybe worry a little bit. Actually, just a little bit.
Ashura's big brother is smart, and he's a genius when it comes to Ninshu. But there's a coldness about him. If he'd been named as the successor, I think that we'd all end up just being scared of him.
I see.
And probably leaving.
However, Ashura understands people's pain. Yeah, he can be a bit dense.
Interesting wording you have there.
You understand the human heart. That's why you enhanced Ninshu with love. And in turn, that nurtured trust among people, creating bonds and friendship.
French?
Not the wrestling in front of the bonfire.
A bond is something that can only be created after sharing hardships together. It overflows with love and compassion.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, trauma bonding didn't happen for nothing.
However, power without bonds will bring great calamity upon the world.
Like his mother.
Ashura, I ask that you join forces with your brother and spread the bond of Ninshu.
But is the brother capable
From
of
this
that?
moment onward, I entrust my power to you.
That's not crazy at all. Like, he just gave him all his power, as in like,
Elder brother?
Indra, just what is the meaning of this?
Tell me why. Why didn't you choose me as your...
he already told you though.
From their standpoint, they can only fear power that has no bond.
Then I'll just force them to obey.
Hmm.
Please stop this,
That's
elder brother.
not.
You would have given your life to protect me once. That's how kind you were back then. Ashura, I am no longer that man. I can't return to being him.
Indra,
That's because he killed those two guys.
What? Indra, why would you? Forgive me.
He actually cared for a hot second. Kind of surprising. I mean, I guess not really, but kind of.
Closest and dearest to me. My Sharingan evolves.
That's why he did it, so he could evolve further.
But do you really believe that you can take me, brother?
I like this music, though. It's like slightly different. That's cool. You guys. This is like what Naruto does, but way better. I know that his father like gave him power, but didn't he think for a second that maybe he was always kind of strong in his own way? He just wanted to support him, so he didn't want to outshine the older brother a little. Maybe. It's usually those that people look over that are often actually the strongest. They just don't always like to show it.
But it still isn't enough to beat me.
Right. I am just wondering how this man managed to create a whole clan if he thought that everybody was too weak to be beside him.
Is power.
Cool pose. Is this gonna be a situation where people stand behind him or in front of him, support him, whereas others won't really do the same for him, even though he did have those two people, but he just killed them, so...
Father, everyone!
quickly, join forces, all of you!
Of course.
You have the audacity to attack me.
You attacked first, so who really has the audacity here?
Everyone, lend Ashura your power now!
See, he's got the connections of chakra. Ugh. The power of friendship defeats all. Just saying. But this is like ultimate power of friendship right here. Yep.
Elder brother!
Suppose power of bonds, but power of friendship.
Ashura, I will never acknowledge Ninshu or you! Elder brother?
So he starts a different train of thought.
Indra came by to see me last night.
He did?
Yes, Indra.
Looking more and more like Madara. Which I guess Madara technically looks at like him, but...
You've always feared the power my grandmother possessed. But instead of trying to understand that enormous power, you merely ran from it, using ideas such as love and bonds as a shield. Your selfish, naive
I could see how he might think that, but was he wrong?
wars and disasters. Until I'm able to destroy Ashura and all of his brethren, and wipe your failed ideas of Ninshu from the face of this world, I won't stop fighting. Until then, my soul will reincarnate and fight, however long it takes.
So starts the cycle of reincarnation, the vows.
And to Madara Uchiha. And now to Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha. All of you must do everything in your power to save Naruto and Sasuke. I have implicit faith that those two will find the true solution to this fate of Shinobi, which has persisted for all this time.
And maybe stop the cycle of the reincarnation. At the very least, at least that cycle. I know that Naruto's a child of prophecy, so ideally he'll also stop the cycle of hate, but like, you know what I mean? I mean, the cycle of hate will never go away for real, but you know, it's anime, so idealistic world. Well, I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't think necessarily that he was just gonna attack. I mean, I guess I did think he was gonna attack. I thought it was just gonna fester a little bit more. I didn't think he was gonna immediately be like, I will never accept this, and just continually ask why, even though he kind of told him why. But I guess in his mind, he was like, I did the exact same thing, but he really didn't. And that's probably because, again, he just has all this power, so he just sees it as like power rules the world, but it really doesn't. Like, I think this really does reflect like not just like current society, but just like the world in general. Because like when people rule through power and fear, it doesn't make people really want to help you out of the goodness of their heart or like respect you. They may have to follow you, but they don't have to respect you. I think there's something much more telling about somebody choosing to follow you because they respect you and because that like there's that shared like he helped you. And so you were willing to help him because you know he put in the effort. Like Ashura put in the effort to help them. It wasn't just empty words. It wasn't just here's a quick fix. He put in a year of work to help them. So they know him to be true. Now, granted, I'm not saying that Indra didn't have loyal followers, but like even though they were loyal, he immediately killed them so that he could gain more power. At the end of the day, like the power is just the end goal. Like I'm sure, again, he did have people who trust him. Obviously, he created like the whole Uchiha clan. But at the same time, I'm just like, you didn't do the same thing. You know, you did quick fixes. You put duct tape and glue on it and you said, all good. And Ashura actually built like a whole foundation before he put the building blocks on top of it. So, I don't know. Very interesting history. I'm really glad that it was suggested to me to watch that. I feel like a lot of questions got answered. A lot of things make sense. So thank you to my patrons for recommending that I watch those episodes because even though they are technically filler, they give a lot of important information that I am really glad that I know now. Again, I'm not going to be able to watch some of the other ones. I've had a couple suggestions of watching some of the filler episodes throughout. I'm definitely going to watch those at a later point. But for now, it is just all canon episodes from here further. So for now, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye!